Hey, what's going on, guys? This is your boy Pickle Ninja, and you're watching the Pickle Ninja Network. Got two mics here. Got the Elgato WAVE 3 and the Technica 2020, which I've been using religiously. I love that mic. It's a great mic. But what I need is your guys' help today. This is a audio review. This is not a software review or none of that. So what I need is your help. Let me know which one sounds the best and which one I should use for my streams and my YouTube videos. So stay tuned and we're going to check it out now. Oh, what? Oh, wow, this is so nice. What do I have here? Oh, 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 this is so nice, but I miss you. I don't want you to go. Oh. So what I got here, guys, is the Elgato WAVE 3. And I plugged and played, and it didn't plug and play too good at first. I got a lot of USBs going on in here. I got a lot of stuff. So yeah, it wasn't that simple. I guess it depends on your system. But what I got going here, I don't want you to be misled, because I was misled and I'm getting sick of people getting misled with these microphones. Right now I have EQ on this mic, and I have the NVIDIA Broadcast noise removal app on this mic, which you see in here in the middle of the screen. Right now I have them both powered on for this mic. So that's what you're hearing. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and turn one of these off. I'm going to go ahead and turn one of these off at a time, to let you hear the difference. Then, obviously they're both, and then I'll turn the EQ on, blah, 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 blah. And then we're going to go ahead and do the Technica 2020. So it's going to be the WAVE 3, Elgato WAVE 3, and the Technica 2020, which I use religiously, hooked to my sound interface. So let's go ahead and turn the noise off. Okay. So as you see, with the NVIDIA noise broadcast off, the noise removal off, I'm getting crazy background noise. It almost reminds me of the Blue Yeti that I had back in 2010. Hello, guys. This is Darth Pickle. He did not tell you what volume he was at. He had the knocker on 4 lights. 4 lights. If you notice, the knocker is on 4 lights. The level of the microphone right now is at 86. To get a rich sound for me to be sitting this distance. Now, I am going to put the rocker down to 82 instead, but I can adjust it on the windows. But if I go down to 80, it's still on 3. I don't know. This is confusing. Goodbye. Have a nice day. Horrible. So guys, I don't want you to think that this is not a USB microphone, because it is. And if you don't have something to remove your noise, this is what you're going to hear. Now, I'm going to go ahead and also turn off the EQ to give you guys an idea of what this mic sounds like. Plug and play. Okay, so now, just to show you, we are off on this one. See, I have it off, so I get no EQ, and we're off on the broadcast. So there's no noise compression, no noise removal, no nothing. This is raw, straight out of the box, is what you get when you plug this thing in. So supercalifragilisticexpialidocious if you like the sound of this, or it's something quite atrocious. So let's go ahead and turn everything back on one by one. I'm going to go ahead and put the EQ back on now. So now you're listening to the microphone with the EQ settings that I have set to my voice to be able to project to you that I think sounds the best with my voice. So supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, if you like the sound of this, or it's something quite atrocious. Let's go ahead and turn on NVIDIA Broadcast. No noise. So now when I talk, you shouldn't get any of that shitty ass in the background or none of that crap. So that's what's good about this program. So supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, if you like the sound of this, or it's something quite atrocious. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to switch over to the Audio Technica 2020. So we're going to go ahead and switch to this, and I keep this about, I have another boom arm, which I don't like to use because I don't like something coming into my view. I move this to the side because usually I have it underneath my desk and it comes up to right here so you don't see it. But I'm just going to doctor this to right here about now. So let's go ahead and switch over to this microphone. And boom, we should have contact. Yes, so we have contact. So now we are on the Audio Technica 2020. As you see the proximity, as I get closer to this mic, it sounds a lot better, a lot thicker. But typically I remain about this far from this microphone. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn off the EQ. We're going to turn off the EQ. Boom. Now the EQ is off. So let's actually go back on. So I'm going to go back on and I'm going to do my thing. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, if you like the sound of this, or it's something quite atrocious. So now we're going to go ahead and turn the EQ off with the noise suppression on. So this is the Audio Technica 2020 with the EQ off. So supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, if you like the sound of this, or it's something quite atrocious. So now we're going to go ahead and turn the noise suppression off on the Audio Technica 2020. Okay, so now we have them both off. As you see, off, off. So let's go ahead. What do we say, boys and girls? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, if you like the sound of this, or it's something quite atrocious. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back, and we are going to turn back on noise suppression. Boom. Okay, so now noise suppression is back on, and we're going to go ahead and turn on the EQ. So now we're back to everything being on the Audio Technica. So everything's back on the Audio Technica. So now you're hearing exactly how I stream, how I do my YouTube videos. This is what I normally use. I've already done the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, if you like the sound of this, or it's something quite atrocious. So what we're going to do is we're going to end the video to go back to the Elgato. So now this one's in your ears. We're going to go back to the Elgato, and we will end the video with that. So let's click back on the Elgato. Boom. Now we're back on the Elgato. The Elgato. So we're back on the Elgato. So we are going to end we are going to end this with two more tests. As you see, everything's on. So supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, if you like the sound of this, or it's something quite atrocious. So now we're going to go off and off. Not even going to do one or the other. Off with this, off with her head, and off with the noise suppression. So off and off. So now you're hearing off and off. So supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, if you like the sound of this, or it's something quite atrocious. All right, so we're going to go back on. And I'm doing this plenty of times for you guys so you can hear the difference. And I'm going to stay quiet for a second so you can hear the ambient once again on the Elgato WAVE 3. Okay, so I'm going to click this back on, noise suppression, and the EQ, and I'm going to stay quiet for a second so you guys can hear the noise. Okay, so there you have it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Hopefully this helped any of you figure out what kind of mic, USB or pin mic that you want. But I call them pin mics. I'm from up north. I'm from Brooklyn, so we talk differently. So my opinion on this is, if you have something like the Audio Technica 2010, 2020, whatever you got, and it already sounds good, you got to weigh your pros and cons, what you want, because I'm going to have to do the same thing. And I think I could probably still tweak this a little more to make this sound even better, I think. But at the same time, here's my boggle. I like just having this sitting right here, and it looks sleek in my stream. It looks symmetric. I don't have something in my face. I don't have something bothering me between my legs coming up, in front of me. I don't have a boom arm that's hiding my background, or I feel like something's poking me in the side of the head. So I don't have all that with this mic, which is nice. Do I want to sacrifice? I'm going to go back and listen some more. Do I want to sacrifice that sound quality from the Audio Technica 2020 to the Elgato WAVE 3, which is USB mic? If it's even that much of a difference, I'm going to have to go back and listen to myself. But my opinion is, if you have a mic like this, because I have listened somewhat and there really isn't that much difference, I thought this was actually surprisingly going to be better with some of the videos I heard out there that were misleading. So that's why I bought this, because I was surprised and I was curious. Funny how that works, right? You sure they're not getting paid by Elgato? But if you have something of this nature already, I don't think it's worth your time going backwards getting a USB. If you don't care about shit sticking in your face and boom arms, and if you already have a clean setup where it's not, when your mic's not in the shot, which I don't understand how some of these guys don't even have their mics in the shot and their mics sound like they're right there in their face. I'm still boggled about that, and you don't hear no background noise. And I just don't understand how they're getting that, because if I put my boom arm behind my computer and hang it up over there over my camera where no one can see it, which would be about right here, right? The proximity is not going to be there, and it's like you got to yell for the, I don't know, it's just different. So I don't know, guys, you could take my opinion on it, you could take this video, hopefully it helps. Thank you for watching Pickle Ninja, almost said studio, Pickle Ninja Network, the PNN, baby. This is your boy Pickle Ninja. Until the next video, I'm out. Peace and hair.